Hello and welcome to the Eden IAS. So today in this segment, we are going to discuss in a very short way about some basic terms like what is nation, what is state, what is the difference between them, and what is a nation state. So let's begin with first, what is state? So state basically is a community of people living together in a different form of territory, having an organized government which has no external control. So basically it has four fundamental features. First one is people, that is population, a definite territory. Second, and the third one is the government. And the fourth one is sovereignty. So then what is nation? If it is if they are the features of state, then what is nation? So a nation while is a group of people formed on the basis of some elements belongs to culture. For example, they can be formed on the basis of language. They can have some common ethnicity, they can have some common language, they can have some common history also. So this is how nation formed. So basically the difference between state and nations lies in some fundamental features, or there are some fundamental components which makes the basic difference between nation and state. For example, we can say that state is a political concept, while nation is, you can say, a spiritual or cultural or a psychological concept. Basically state has four fundamental components across the globe. They have four basic features, while nation has across the globe no definite features. Like they may vary from nation to nation. For example, a nation can be formed on the basis of language, or a nation can be formed on the basis of ethnicity, or can be both. So there is no a definite structure of forming a nation, while a state has. I have already discussed with these four fundamental components. Now we can also say that this is law which binds all the people of state. कोई स्टेट है, उसके लोग लॉ को फॉलो करेंगे जिसकी वजह से वो आपस में जुड़े रहते हैं. While in a nation there is no law that binds them together, while there are certain eternal will, or we can say like there have some common interest which binds them together to make a certain goal, to achieve a certain goal, right? So there is no law, or there is no structure of punishment. And we can also say that state can have more than two nations, or we can say that a nation can have more than two states. For example, a state like USSR can have multinationality, so they can have multi nations inside them. For example, we can say like Armenian people were there, Siberian people were there, Kazakhs, Turks, they also were part of USSR. USSR was a state and they have multiple nationality inside them. And another next thing is, we can say a nation can have more than two states. This is very strange phenomena, but it is there. For example, we can say the Korean national have two different states. And which are these states? They are North Korea, South Korea. They are states, but actual में इनकी nationality same है. They all are Korean. So we can also say in this way that a state can have more than two nations, or a nation can have more than two states. In the same way, we can also say that a state may be called as nation, or a nation may be called as state if they are at same parameters. A nation can attain if a nation can attain statehood, then that nation is called a nation state. Or we can in a nutshell, we can say that a state can be called a nation state when political boundary meets at national boundary, या जब उनके political features or national features they all have combined together, then it is called a nation state. So this is how we can done with a nation, a state, difference between them, and what is a nation state